Now, Rebecca, let's bring it back to some happier local news. We have a tennis player who is not only dominating at Ole Miss, but is about to start an exciting journey.
Let's turn it over to anchor Hannah Baker with your 4 Good Minutes. Hannah?
Thanks, guys. I'm Hannah Baker, and I'm here with John Hallquist Lithen. He is a tennis student here at the University of Mississippi, and he's going pro in December after he finishes classes. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, actually?
Yes, of course. My name is John Hallquist Lithen. I'm a senior here at Ole Miss, and I'm currently doing my last semester, and I'm planning on going pro in tennis in January.
Awesome. So you're from Sweden, correct? Gothenburg?
Yes.
What made you want to come to Ole Miss and play here?
Well, coming to America and combining sports at high level with academics is a pretty big deal, and it's a good opportunity. And many Swedish people are doing that, and they look for different colleges or they get scouted by coaches. And the coach here is Swedish, so I had a connection with him before. And he kind of told me that check it out and see what you think. And yeah, I fell in love with Oxford, and that's the reason why I'm here.
So how has college tennis prepared you for pro tennis?
Well, I think one aspect is the mental toughness. It's like a lot going on. You got to be tough because you got to handle school and be very organized off court, and I think that can really help you to transition into pro tennis easier, because then you'll only have the tennis to focus on. Of course, it's still going to be tough step and tough task to manage, but I think that just seeing how everything is done like this professional here in college, you kind of get like good like you know how everything should be done, and you're just going to try to keep doing that. Awesome.
Can you run us through like what a normal day in your life will be like as a professional tennis athlete?
Of course, yeah. I mean, it's as a tennis player, it's very complex training. You do everything. So probably trying to wake up early and hitting some tennis balls, practicing some details, and then you may be doing some fitness, then having lunch, and then you go for tennis again. So I would guess it's like 2 tennis sessions a day and 1 to 2 fitness sessions a day. And of course, you got to have some off days as well to recover the body. And then when it's tournament time, you don't practice as much. You just go for matches and try to get good results.
Awesome. So what are you most excited for going professional? Is it where you're going to be playing, where you're traveling, the practice?
Well, of course, seeing new places. I mean, I've been traveling a lot here in the US now during my 4 years here, and I've seen a lot of beautiful places. So that's definitely one part of it. But I think mostly just getting some big results and then see how far I can come. And hopefully I will reach far.
What are the biggest challenges you're anticipating for this upcoming season?
I think it's the fact that everyone else is also working hard. You're putting in the work every day, but you can't forget that there are so many other good tennis players out there, and it's very competitive, and everyone is hungry to win. So I think it's just going toe-to-toe every day and keeping that consistency up. I think that's going to be a challenge, but I'm ready for it.
Definitely. What are your personal goals going into professional tennis? Like, do you have a set one in mind?
Yeah, no, I mean, you always have some big goals. I usually put the big goals aside and try to strive for some smaller goals, and like maybe you see like, okay, trying to reach like certain ranking goals and stuff. I gotta sit and look at that little when I get closer to December, but of course I have some like goals in mind, but not like really clear goals.
How do you think Ole Miss has prepared you for this? Do you think they've done a really good job, especially playing in the US versus Europe?
Yeah, I think so. I think, as I said before, we've been working with professional tennis coaches, strength coaches and trainers and everything, mental coaches, nutritionists. So I think they've all really done a great job and being responsible for their part and shown me how it should be done in a professional manner. And they've all prepared me well for the professional.
That's awesome. So what is your biggest piece of advice for someone wanting to go professional in tennis?
I would say it's a long journey, so you gotta be patient, but at the same time, of course, you want to get results. But I think you can't let small setbacks bother you too much. I mean, I usually think like it doesn't matter if I win or lose, I'll go to practice the next day anyways. Like just trying to keep your head high and do your best every day.
Yeah, keeping that mentality up.
Exactly.
That way you don't get in your own head. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you, John, for coming and doing this 4 Good Minutes with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.